Today we're reviewing the new Canon 100-400mm f4.5 to 5.6 2L USM while sitting down. So yes, this is a sequel, but what's new with this sequel? Or just like Hollywood sequels, there's not a huge amount. It kind of looks the same, but a significant difference is that the old one was a pumpy one. We did the pumpy action with Kinky last time, but the thing is with the pumpy action, it sucks a lot. It sucks a lot of stuff in, whereas this one rotates. And on the side here, you've got a little ring. You've got a ring to make things tight or smooth. Oh, that's tight. Ooh, that's smooth. But whether in a few years' time everything turns to smooth, there's only one way to find out, is to own the lens a few years. But this lens isn't just about the lack of the pumpy action. It's got new technology within the lens. On the coating, you've got I've forgotten what it's called again, air wave something, isn't it? It's got Canon's air sphere coating on the front of the lens. What does that mean? It's got tiny little air bubbles suspended somewhere. Basically, it just reduces ghosting and flaring. And then you've got fluorite element and a super UD element. Not just a UD element, it's super. It is a hefty bugger at 1.5 kilograms, but it has a lot of range, and you get some weather sealing thrown in for good measure. You've got 4 switches on the side here. You've got the focus limiter, you've got 4, and then 3 meters to infinity. This focuses all the way into 3.2 feet, which is really close. It's like that close. Even closer. AF to MF, and then the stabilizer on and off with the stabilizer modes. Anyway, what are we doing here? We're shooting rehearsals for some parade thing involving floats and dancing people and frilly things and chucking fans about and stuff like that. It's going to happen any moment now. Here they come. They've got those Playmobil people doing a walk. One of the key benefits of 100-400mm is the range. Let's go better angle. Let's move. Let's go. The formula has been improved. They've tweaked it, but is it potentially enough to make owners of the first version of this lens jealous? Well, for sure, it did get the attention of some lens-pumping peeps. That guy's got the old version. Let me stand next to him and make him jealous. The new version has got 4 stops of extra stability. The old one has only got 1.5 stops. They're coming out. Having a maximum aperture of f4.5 at the widest and 5.6 at the longer end means that this isn't an ideal lens for indoors. Not even on a cloudy day really, but it does have IS. Image quality is fantastic, produces nice, sharp images. With the increased performance when it comes to the IS, you should be able to get some nice, still, steady shots in at 400mm. You've got no excuse. Let's see, how low can I go? The IS does work nicely to keep things still, even when I'm shooting at 15th of a second, even 13th of a second. And how fast does it focus from my foot to over there? Focusing this lens with a 5D Mark III is quick, precise, and without fuss. The out of focus elements, the bokeh looks pretty smooth in these shots. They're taking a little bit of time to take pictures of the boat. So what's the purpose of having 3 stabilisation modes? Well, let me explain to you. The first one is a standard one which corrects that and that, which is useful for general purpose stuff. Stationary subjects. Stabilizer mode 2 is good for panning. So when they're moving this way, it doesn't correct for this movement. Stabilizer mode 3, only effective during exposure, which is good when you're panning because you want to follow the subject and not feel bloody dizzy, which should be good for when you're tracking fast-moving subjects, so there's no delay. Oh, anyway, image quality. Performance throughout the range is decent. Distortion ranges from barrel at the widest end, normal mid-range, and swings to pincushion at the longer end. The long end has more vignetting also, although not hugely significant, even wide open. None of this music which we can play on our channel because it's copyright. Really couldn't find any chromatic aberrations, no colour fringing crud in the images I took. Nice optics. It's kind of an odd sound actually, cheerleading. It's like the sound of 100 people falling into a Christmas tree over and over again. It's like... You can hear that noise. Oh dear, that's where Wong Fei Hung comes in. This really does feel like a worthy update to the original. It functions sweetly and produces some tip-top images. Although the out-of-focus elements, bokeh, looks mostly nice, there are cases where certain objects stand out like a pimple on a butt. In terms of performance and optically, this lens really is quite an improvement over the last one. It's not just another shitty sequel. There's not much that's bad about this sequel. It's better than the first one. Improved optical formula produces very nice, well-corrected, sharp images. 3 modes of IS is useful, and it's built like a brick building that's detached from the main building meant for crapping in. The only thing that's not so good about it, the reason that you shouldn't get one, also applies to the old version. That maximum aperture. At the end of the day, you're buying this for the range with the compromise of that aperture. If you can't get past that, then it really isn't for you.